I came to Phoenix Fashion Week because I'm a makeup artist and I love to help designers tell their story through makeup. And I just love being artistic and I love fashion, so I think they both just blend so well together.
I found out about Phoenix Fashion Week 5 years ago, almost to the month, with a bunch of designers that wanted to get better and improve their brands and sell more clothes. And we got together as a group and said, let's do something for Phoenix that made sense, but it was really about trying to get more sales and getting more stores.
I joined Phoenix Fashion Week about a year ago. I'm in the events industry, and somebody had introduced me to Brian, knowing that he was part of Fashion Week, and I'm interested in fashion as well, so I joined one of his meetup groups.
What brought me to Phoenix Fashion Week was I was the girl who was always looking through your Vogues, through your Bazaar magazines, looking on television and seeing what the celebrities were wearing, and wishing I was involved in that world. I felt like I knew every designer, and I just wanted to be part of it, and I found out Phoenix had a fashion week, so I quickly joined up and see how I can contribute and learn the world of fashion.
And I was doing an internship with Ford Models here in town, and I just was asked to come help out dress backstage for the first Phoenix Fashion Week, and Duncan Quinn, who's one of my favorite menswear designers, was one of the featured designers for Phoenix Fashion Week, and so I got to work with him personally, and it was literally like one of the best experiences of my life. It was really cool.
I brought in a brand new handbag line from Argentina about 3 years ago, and didn't know how best to promote it, and I met up with Brian Hill from Phoenix Fashion Week, and he showed to me that Phoenix Fashion Week really is a great platform for young unknown designers to show their brands to a cool audience.
What brought me to Phoenix Fashion Week? Well, fashion has always been a passionate thing for me to do. I love fashion, I love designing, I love working with buyers.
A designer friend of mine brought me to one of the meetings and I liked what I saw and I joined up.
You know, my love for fashion is really what brought me to Phoenix Fashion Week. As an emerging designer, I really hope to show Phoenix that you can do what you love in fashion wherever you are. So that's why I'm here at Phoenix Fashion Week.
I came to Phoenix Fashion Week because I'm currently a student at Arizona State University majoring in design management, and I've always been interested in owning my own boutique. So I was really interested in getting to know what designers and buyers do in their process.
Well, I've always been a student of fashion and a fan of fashion, and I sort of just fell into it by blind luck. There was a friend of mine that actually attended some of the Fashion Arizona meetups, and I went to the website and immediately joined, and that's where I came in contact with Brian Hill and found out that he had this organization, and after that I knew I definitely want to be a part of it.
I actually found out about it through a friend. She went on to meetup.com and came to one of your guys' meetings, and she came back and told me about it.
What brought me to Phoenix Fashion Week is my interest in wanting to get involved with event planning and marketing. I feel as if I have a really creative side, and I got my information out that I wanted to be an event coordinator, and just wanted to make sure that I was putting my initial focus in event coordination and marketing into a good solid foundation, and I feel like Phoenix Fashion Week really has that going for them.
I heard that Phoenix Fashion Week is a great step for designers who are emerging in the industry and kind of want to network and make connections that will help us go to the next level.
Met Brian for the second time at D. Frank store because Debbie is selling my shoes, actually my first shoe collection in Scottsdale, and then Brian went there, saw the shoes, and then contacted me to be part of Phoenix Fashion Week this year.
I won a national grant from a company in Prescott called Halstead Bead, and it is for jewelry design business development. And the marketing director there put me in touch with Phoenix Fashion Week. I told her I wanted to take a foray into this world, and she started it all up for me.
Last year, I just moved out here to Phoenix, and I just wanted to get involved in the fashion industry and came across all the videos from the previous year online and just reached out to Brian Hill, the director, and got on board from there.
Well, I have a clothing line myself, and one of my friends who was already involved in the team told me about it, and so I came to a meeting, and I've been coming ever since.
I am the president of the Fashion Journalist Club over at Arizona State University. Brian Hill, the director, he contacted me a few months ago. It was about in January, And he just told me a little bit about Phoenix Fashion Week, said that they were looking for some volunteers, and I jumped right in.
I felt drawn towards Phoenix Fashion Week for the energy, the opportunity to learn, the opportunity to grow within myself and to offer my skills and talents to the fashion community. There was a seminar that was available in September of 2008 that Frances Harder, who is a book writer and in the fashion industry, on how to get your fashion business off the ground with the least amount of mistakes. And I attended her seminar in Scottsdale, and I met Brian Hill there, and I just felt that I was pulled in, that it was screaming my name to come in and join.